नाही नाही तिथं हे नाही आहे, लेटर आलं नाही तिथलं. जाऊ सर सोड. तेच ते चांगलं आहे. तिकडचं इन्व्हेस्ट रेंज करायचं.
Swastika, please be on mute. Okay. Shall we start again? Nobody is here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So he said that this is not the good idea to treat the endings of the disease. It is astonishing that the physician should expect to find out the postmortem and examination of the organ that do for the sick folk. So in that postmortem and the autopsy that we have discussed in the first session, you will only get the result of the disease. You will not get the cause of the disease. Physical diagnosis is very important in its own place. Yes, this is important. Physical diagnosis will help you for the prognosis of the disease, the prognosis of the patient, but that physical diagnosis will not be helpful for the prescription of the patient. By means of physical diagnosis, the physician may find out the changes in the organs. We can know what is the pathology of that organ, how far the disease has progressed, and determine if the patient is incurable or not. So this is again the question of the viva, why the physical diagnosis is important. Every time the examiner will ask you why the unprejudiced observer is a true scientist, and this is the second question, why the diagnosis is important. The answer is that it is important so that we can know the changes in the organ, we can know the progress of the disease, and we can know whether the patient is curable or incurable. So this is helpful to know the, in short, to know the prognosis of the patient. It is necessary also in supplying the information to the boards of health. If there is any epidemic, जैसा आता चालू आहे, that is a pandemic of COVID. So ये pandemic एकदम pandemic नहीं हुआ ना, first it is diagnosed हुआ वो, people affect हुए, particular that area, then city, then nation, and then it is a worldwide. So this is again important, if the diagnosis is there, you can give the information to nearby the authority. It also decide whether you should give the curative or the palliative treatment. So if that person is incurable, if the disease is progress up to the third or the fourth level, and the tissue changes or the organ changes are much more, so that means here you can use the palliative treatment, where the patient is not able to cope up that condition or that situation. So there we can use the palliative treatment. But the study of pathology is a separate and distinct thing from the study of materia medica. Yes, they are both the different things, because our materia medica is not depend on the pathology of the disease, but it is depend upon the language of the disease. And hence he clearly mentioned that pathology is different, materia medica is different. In the old school, their materia medica, their pharmacology is totally depend upon the pathology. But our materia medica is not depend on the organic pathology. In many instances, foolish examinations are made. In the colleges, the women are examined with a spectrum before a symptom is given. And if the mucous membrane is red, and the patient will get the hemamelis, and so on in a routine way through 5 to 6 remedies which cover all the complaints of women. Dr. Kent was the founder of one of the college, a homeopathic college, एट दैट टाइम ये प्रिंसिपल भी रह चुके हैं, ये डीन भी थे, ये पढ़ाते भी थे, उनके नाम से कॉलेज भी था. सो दैट्स व्हाई ही नो कि व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन द कॉलेजेस और व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन आवर ओपीडी. कि जैसे फेवरेट मेडिसिन में हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि पेट में दर्द है तो हम हमेशा नक्सोमिका ही देते हैं. व्हाई यू आर ऑलवेज प्रिस्क्राइबिंग नक्सोमिका? द अदर मेडिसिन आर नॉट एक्टिंग ऑन द जीआईटी. आर्सेनिक इज नॉट एक्टिंग, पोडोफाइलम इज नॉट एक्टिंग, or bryonia is not acting on the GIT. Other medicines are also acting, but we are getting the result from these 4 to 5 medicines. That's why I will give it to the patient. This is our tendency, and it is very clearly mentioned by Dr. Kent here. Ki after the this is very foolish. विदाउट आस्किंग द सिम्टम आप वो लेडी को स्पेकुलम लेके चेक कर रहे हो, एंड इफ दैट म्यूकस मेम्ब्रेन इज रेड सो वी आर गिविंग द हेमेमेलिस. इफ यू रिमेंबर द डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ सिग्नेचर, आपको ये पता चलेगा कि हेमेमेलिस क्यों दे रहे हैं. So in this way they are giving the medicine. So this is happening in our pathy also, not in the old school, but in our pathy. In some physicians are doing the practice like this. रेडनेस है, बेलाडोना दो. फीमेल कंप्लेंट है, सेपिया दो, प्लाटिना दो, हेमेमेलिस दो, या फिर सिलेशिया दो. सो इन द फीमेल रेमेडीज जो है वही फीमेल को प्रिस्क्राइब करना. इरिटेबल है, डार्क कॉम्प्लेक्शन है तो नक्सोमिका देना. So in this way, if you are doing the practice on the basis of this pathology, so he's saying it is the foolishness, because our materia medica is not based on the pathology. It is a separate entity from the pathology. It is totally depend upon the signs and symptoms. You are reading materia medica nowadays, you will also see कि आप सिम्टम्स पढ़ रहे हो हर एक मेडिसिन के. आप अस्थमा के लिए ये मेडिसिन है तो अस्थमा के ये सिम्टम ये मेडिसिन में मिलेंगे, ऐसा आप नहीं पढ़ रहे हो. करेक्ट? You are reading the symptoms of that particular medicine. Can you quote one medicine where you are studying the symptoms there? Anybody can give me the one example of any medicine जो आपकी अभी चालू है या खत्म हो गई है from the materia medica? Please be fast. कोई भी एक मेडिसिन बोलो जिसके सिम्टम्स आपको पता है. कोई भी बोलो ना एक.
Euphrasia.
हाँ बोलो.
Ma'am, symptoms are related like all symptoms of eyes, mucous membrane, inflammation of mucous membrane in the eye and respiratory tract is the main symptom of euphrasia.
Okay. Any chronic medicine that you have learned? और एनी क्या बोलते हैं उसको, बड़ी वाली मेडिसिन कोई पढ़े कि जिसमें बहुत सारे सिम्टम्स हैं?
Calcarea carb and Sina, ma'am.
Okay, give me the some symptoms of Calcarea carb. What are the symptoms for Calcarea carb?
And the patient is very phlegmatic, very slow, and he's having pale skin. And his patient is always family oriented, and he's very good.
What
Outside he's very
symptoms?
sad.
This is the constitution. This is under the constitution or mental complaint. What physical symptoms you have learned from Calcarea carb? What are the physical symptoms? It is useful for what? The patient
I'm sweating, convalescence.
right. Patient is having the more sweating. Then
Convalescence.
म्हणजे काय? अरे दो चार सिम्टम तो बोलो.
Cannot tolerate cold.
Yes. Then patient is fair, fatty and flabby.
Lacrimation in open air.
Lacrimation in open air. नहीं पता मुझे. कोल्ड से उसको एग्रीवेट होता है. देन सेकंड सिम्टम.
Soft womanish voice.
Okay. Then fear of
Discharges are
passage.
sore.
हाँ.
Discharges are sore.
यानी क्या? कैसे समझेगा?
Sweat and
smelling man.
sweat smells sore.
Okay. What are the modalities for the calcarea का? Calcarea ka patient do not want any mental exertion. He get fatigued by the mental effort. The symptoms are worse in the cold and the wet weather. The symptoms are much more in the morning. The symptoms are more in the full and the new moon. अमावस्या पौर्णिमेला त्याचं जास्त aggravate होतं. And the patient feels better in the dry weather, hot weather, by heat and by rubbing. The patient ला जास्त mental work सहन होत नाही. Then the patient is बरोबर आहे ना? Patient is having the fear of death also. The patient is having the religious idea, supernatural ideas असतात त्याला. बरोबर आहे की नाही?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And this is a chronic of which medicine? This is a chronic of which medicine? We have learned it in the first year. Doctrine of signature में पढ़ा है. Vaishnavi. This is a chronic of which medicine? We have learned it in the doctrine of signature.
Pulsatilla, ma'am.
Read again properly. So the symptoms that you have given to me about the calcarea का, so you have not given me कि उसको GIT प्रॉब्लम है या उसको अस्थमा है, उसको फैटी लीवर है, ऐसे आपने मुझे सिम्टम्स दिए? ऐसे सिम्टम्स दिए आपने मुझे?
No, ma'am.
नहीं. आपने मुझे सिम्टम्स कैसे दिए? कोल्ड से उसको सर्दी खांसी हो जाएगी, फेयर फैटी फ्लैबी है, पेशेंट डू नॉट वांट टू डू एनी मेंटल एक्सर्शन, या कोल्ड से उसको एग्रीवेशन है, बेटर बाय द हीट, या और क्या बोला था आपने? डिस्चार्जेस आर सार. सो ये आपने डिफरेंट डिफरेंट मुझे सिम्टम्स दिए. अपने मटेरिया मेडिका वही मुझे आपको बोलना था कि इट इज नॉट बेस्ड ऑन द पैथोलॉजी, इट इज टोटली सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम द पैथोलॉजी. तो आप पैथोलॉजी देखकर हाउ यू कैन प्रिस्क्राइब द हेमामेलिस. हेमामेलिस कब देते हैं? जब वहाँ पे रेडनेस है, पेन है, मेंस्ट्रुअल प्रॉब्लम है, तो तब वहाँ पे हेमामेलिस देते हैं. बट विदाउट कंसिडरिंग द सिम्टम हेमामेलिस वहाँ पे हम नहीं दे सकते, बिकॉज दैट सिम्टम अगर आप लोगे, though there is a redness of mucous membrane, though there is a pain, वहाँ पे बेलाडोना मेडिसिन भी आएगी, वहाँ पे सेपिया मेडिसिन भी आ सकती है. इफ देयर इज अ प्रोलैप्स ऑफ यूटेरस, हाउ दे कैन गिव द हेमामेलिस विदाउट taking the symptoms, only by physical examination? So this should not be happen. Half a dozen remedies constitute the armamentarium of many of the eminent gynecologists. तो उन्होंने वही कहा है कि जितने भी मेडिसिन है वो जो गायनिक इस पे एक्ट करते हैं वही गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट यूज कर रहे हैं. बट सच प्रैक्टिस डज नॉट क्योर. Such practice will not give the benefit to the patient permanently. It is simply a superficial medicine, and this will give only a superficial recovery to the patient without considering the symptom. तो प्रोलैप्स है, सेपिया दो, रेडनेस है, हेमामेलिस दो, या कोल्ड से उसको एग्रीवेशन है, कलकेरिया का आप दो. So those if you are giving the medicine on the basis of this pathology, so this will give the temporary relief to the patient. But bad though it is, perhaps it is not so great an outrage as perpetrated when the physician imagines the disease is local. आप कब ये दोगे? When you imagine that disease is local, but disease is never local. The disease is from the center. वो पार्ट अफेक्ट नहीं करता है. The disease affects the whole body. So वहाँ पे cauterization अगर आप करते हो या कोई सर्जरी वहाँ पे करते हो, so this will not give the any relief to the patient, but this is a teaching of old school. This is not our teaching. Now while the signs and symptoms are the only thing which will guide the patient, which will give you the need of the patient, that will only change the tissues. This will only give you the relief, or this will give the relief to the patient. For example, they are the signs that indicate the pus formation. There is appearance lead to the experienced physician to know that the result of the disease is coming. बहुत बार आपको boil होके वहाँ पे pus formation होता है. So pus पे medicine ना दे के we have to give the medicine for the cause for that boil. The pus formation is nothing but the ultimate of that boil. The physician must learn to distinguish from the symptoms the portray of the state of the patient. So at the last he said that fourth activity, property दी है यहाँ पे physician की, we have to distinguish the symptoms so that we can form the portrait of the patient. We are now prepared to see that if a patient is cured from the cause to effect, he will remain cured. So उन्होंने last में कहा है ये सब अगर आप pathological condition पे देंगे medicine दोगे, so for that he has given about the so many example. एक cancer का example दिया, then hemamelis का example दिया for that gynecologist. So for उसके पहले उन्होंने postmortem का एक example दिया. So if you are giving the medicine on the basis of this pathology, और उन्होंने पहले clearly कहा है कि pathology is totally different from our materia medica, and hence if you want to cure the patient, not recover the patient, you have to give the medicine for the cause, because that cause leads to the effect. If you are giving the medicine on the effect, cause वैसे ही रहेगा, again this will leads to the another problem. If the cure is inner disorder, it is turned into the order, he will remain cure. अगर cause अगर inside है तो medicine भी ऐसी दो कि that will act on the true nature of the person, because this is order which is the innermost. So जो order cause का है वही order cure का भी होना चाहिए. Finally the function of the body will restore. The vital order will cause the tissue order. अगर आप vital order यानी अगर आप center पे medicine दोगे, so that will repair the tissues also. So हमेशा medicine कैसे देनी है? That will act on your inner government. So this will helpful for to remain back the vital organ. So cause to effect अगर है, so medicine भी ऐसी ही जानी चाहिए. That is from within outward, from the more important organ to less important organ. The certain results of the disease which remain after the patient is cured removed if necessary. अगर आप medicine ऐसे दोगे which is not based on the effect but this is based on the cause, so that will be easier, or that result into the easy recovery of the accessory symptoms. That patient will get the cure very easily. If a patient has a disease of the foot bones after the bad injury and the foot cannot be cured, first cure the patient. So यहाँ पे उन्होंने मैकेनिकल इंजुरी का भी एग्जाम्पल दिया है. अगर वो इंजुरी उसकी ठीक नहीं हो रही है, जो भी उसको इंजुरी है, क्योर द पेशेंट, बिकॉज जो आप विल एंड थिंकिंग है उसके वजह से ये शायद क्योर नहीं हो रहा है. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ गिविंग द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑन दैट इंजुरी, क्योर द पेशेंट. And then if the foot is clumsy and useless, then we would rather have a wooden or to remove the foot. फिर उसके बाद you do the surgery. लेकिन जहाँ तक medicine का role है, use our medicine which will be act in the center. If you have to deal with the worthless honeycomb knee joint, यानी वहाँ पे अगर osteoarthritis हो के पूरी छलनी हो गई है वो knee joint की, first cure the patient. And if knee joint never be useful, limb is cold and the muscles are flabby, consider the question in replacing it is an artificial one. तो जहाँ तक हो सके यूज अवर मेडिसिन. हाँ, जहाँ पे मेडिसिन का रोल खत्म हो जाता है देन डू द सर्जरी. वो भी उन्होंने कहा है. ही इज नॉट ऑन द अपोजिट साइड ऑफ द डूइंग द सर्जरी. जब वहां पे पूरा हनीकॉम हो गया, पूरी छलनी हो जाएगी वो नी जॉइंट की, तब ठीक है. लेकिन उसके पहले वी आर हैविंग द चांस, वी कैन हैव द चांस देयर, या फिर वहां पे वी आर हैविंग द क्या बोलते हैं उसको, वी आर हैविंग अ पॉइंट कि यस वी कैन डू इट. सो मेडिसिन का रोल जहाँ पे खत्म होगा देन ओनली डू द सर्जरी. If the economy after being turned into the health cannot cure, the knee joint that can be done into the knee can cure it. लेकिन अगर वो because of the certain reason, और वो reason आपको पता है उसकी वजह से अगर दर्द हो रहा है, so treat that reason. Do not say that the patient is sick because he has white swelling, but the white swelling is there because the person is sick. So we have to treat the person, not the pathological condition. हाँ, जहाँ पे रोल खत्म हो गया है, now the body cannot cope up with it, do the surgery. आप इंजुरी ट्रीट कर रहे हो, गैंग्रीनस कंडीशन वहां पे हो गई है, देन यू कैन रिमूव इट. वहां पे कुछ भी नहीं है, लेकिन वो गैंग्रीन से पहले तक तो आप वो मेडिसिन देके ठीक कर सकते हो. सो इन दिस वे ऑलवेज डिसाइड कि दैट पेशेंट इज इनक्यूरेबल और वेदर इट इज अ क्यूरेबल. आपको मेडिसिन पैथोलॉजिकल कंडीशन पे देनी है और या फिर साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स पे देनी है. अगर आपको मेडिसिन देनी है सो इट शुड बी एक्ट फ्रॉम द इनर साइड ऑफ द बॉडी, इट शुड नॉट बी बेस्ड ऑन द पैथोलॉजिकल कंडीशन. सो अगर डिसीज सेंटर से सरकमफरेंस पे होता है सो मेडिसिन का जो पावर है इट शुड बी फ्रॉम सेंटर टू सरकमफरेंस. सिर्फ पेरीफेरी पे या सिर्फ पैथोलॉजिकल कंडीशन पे अगर आप मेडिसिन दोगे सो वो सुपरफिशियल होगा, इट विल नॉट एट द कॉज. तो वो कॉज फिर से डेवलप होते जाएगा एंड पेशेंट में हैव द डिफरेंट diseases again and again. So in this way if the physician wants to be unprejudiced, so all these qualities should be present. He is able to do the individualization of patient, individualization of medicine. He should give the medicine which will act on the center, not on the pathological condition. Fourth thing is that the physician should be able to distinguish between the cause and the effect. The effect is the localization of the disease and hence he should give the medicine on the basis of the cause. So if all these qualities are present then only he will become a unprejudiced observer. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt or query in this unprejudiced observer? कुछ पूछना है इसमें?
Ma'am,
Anyone?
what is chronic of calcula calf?
Belladonna. पढ़ो आज डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ सिग्नेचर.
Yes, ma'am. The plant grows in a soil rich in calcium carbonate.
Where the belladonna grow. That's why calcarea calf is the chronic of belladonna. भूल गए?
No, ma'am.
ठीक है. And one thing I will, एक minute, हाँ. Okay. Any doubt or any query in this unprejudiced observer?
No, ma'am. No.